Can't Be Tamed is the title track of the album, so we wanted it to be basically of setting up this whole record and what it's about and what it is for me, and it's about being able to speak your mind and say who you are, and that goes for myself as the way I live and also for my fans as well, for them to be able to listen to a song and, you know, be able to feel like they can do anything in the world, that no matter what it is, no matter how many people try to knock them down, whatever. So it's inspirational, but it's also sexy and fun, so it's kind of, my album's got a lot of different sides of it, and I think it describes me pretty well. You know, I'm just a really positive person when it comes to career and whatever really it is, because, I mean, life is just too short to be stressed about what other people say. You know, you definitely have to keep your guard up and you know, watch out for people, because some people don't always have your best interest, but you can't live like that. You can't live guarded. You got to be free, and that's, you know, what my record's all about. It's nice to be able to see my fans that are more my age, and I think that's what Brittany did as well. I mean, you know, my sister was 16 when she took me to go buy the album, and that was, you know, Brittany wasn't much older than that. Brittany was like 18, 19 years old, and now that she's gotten older, that's her fans as well. So I'm, you know, I think everyone's got to do that in their own time. I think artists relate to the people that are, you know, like themselves, their age and what they feel and the kind of people. And, you know, I think that's why, you know, people will, you know, dress like the artist they like or whatever, because they feel like they can relate to that person. And I think that's, you know, cool if someone you can relate to. It's funny because I've had it for a while and no one noticed. And so it's just like, oh my God, Miley got a new tattoo. I'm like, or you just weren't looking close enough in the pictures for like 3 months now. But I have Love on my ear, and I only have 2. Just Breathe, it's for cystic fibrosis, which I wear the little band too. And then Love in my ear. So it's basically, there's like so much so much negativity. And I was just sitting on the couch one day, it was like our last day at Hannah Montana, and I was like, I just want to like only let love and all the good stuff, because there's always going to be so much like BS, always. So just like push that out and love. He is my best friend, and I'm not like a super serious person, but I do, again, like even with just like love and all that, I try to just be, you know, because sometimes, you know, no matter what, like you can act tough all you want, be like, none of the negativity gets me down, but of course when there's negative things, you're just like, you know, when's it gonna stop? You've got to have, I'm all about like comic relief, so, you know, I think that's the best like kind of form of therapy for me, is like laughing and just being like, you know what, you're right, just forget it, like it's irrelevant to my life and what really my world is all about. So he's like that as well, you know, he just is like pushes out all that negative stuff and, you know, whatever it is, and I'm quite the spitfire and just like always on, so it's nice to have someone that like fights back and is, you know, is fun and just is on it and pokes fun of me as I poke fun of him, and it's good.